everyone, this is Deborah. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make the Toll House chocolate chip cookie. You can Google this, it'll come up, I'm sure. So the recipe calls for 2 1/4 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, which I already put in here, trust me. 1 teaspoon salt. As you see, I put everything in different ramekins, so I know that I haven't forgotten anything. 2 sticks of butter softened. So I'm putting these on the back on the stove. I've got the stove on because this has to be at 350. See, 350. Okay, so I'm trying to soften this butter real fast. It should happen pretty soon. Let's hope. Okay, in the meantime, we'll work on other stuff. 3/4 cup granulated sugar. Now, when you're dealing with brown sugar, you've got to make sure you pack it because it has a lot of air in it. So this is 3/4 cup brown sugar also. And then 1 teaspoon vanilla. Of course, my vanilla is from the Dominican. 2 eggs, which I got here. It doesn't say whether they should be room temperature. And of course, it's time to blow it out. 2 cups. This says, get this, 12-ounce package, all right? What do you notice about this package? 12 ounce, it says 1 package. It's only 11.5. Why did they do that? That's so silly. And then, oh, if you're putting in chopped nuts, add 1 to 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. So I ground up my nuts in a little mini Cuisinart chopper. I don't like them too fine, but so now because we're adding nuts, we have to add. It says 1 cup chopped nuts, optional. If omitting, add 1 to 2 tablespoons. Okay, well, I'm not omitting, I'm adding, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so we got to do the dry with the dry. So the baking soda is already in here. Ow, okay. Go put in our salt, our sugar. Yeah, I have to keep up with the washing of the dishes because I don't have a dishwasher, so. Okay, so combine baking soda, flour, and salt. We're gonna beat together the butter, the sugar, and the brown sugar in a large mixer bowl until creamy. Add eggs 1 at a time, beating well. Gradually add in the flour mixture. You want to drop by rounded tablespoons onto ungreased baking sheet. Bake for 9 to 11 minutes at 375. Okay, so I'm going to have to pause the camera until this butter gets a little softened. Okay, I'm back. I had to soften it in the microwave at about every 8 to 10 seconds. And oh God, I think I've spilt most of it out here. Oh my God, what would I do without this island? Oh my God, I don't understand what I would do without this island. This sweater is from Chico's. It's about 30 years old. It cost a lot of money even 30 years ago. So we got our butter in the mixer. Okay, we're gonna beat the butter and the sugar. So, where the hell's the sugar? Where did the sugar go? Oh my God, where's it at? I will have to pause the video again. People, don't do what I did. The Toll House cookies, chocolate chip, called for some brown sugar and granulated sugar. And I don't know what happened to it. So I had to go back and watch my first part of the video And evidently I must have put it in this bowl because it's not sitting out here. So let's make sure. This is why you've got to set all your ingredients out. Don't add it into your main bowl until you know everything's been out. So I'm pretty sure I put the sugar in this bowl. Okay, so I've softened 2 sticks of butter. It's in here. So we beat the butter and the sugar up. So I already put the sugar in here, which was a bad mistake. So maybe we can still save it by, now we're gonna, we want to beat the butter, the sugar, and the brown sugar until creamy. So let's do that. We will plug in the mixer. Oh my God. This is why you cannot be interrupted. You cannot have phone calls. You cannot be interrupted because you won't really screw up, and ingredients are very expensive. So let's put in the brown sugar. Remember, I made a mistake and put the white sugar in the flour, which I shouldn't have done it. Okay. Now we're supposed to do this until creamy. And we're going to put in the vanilla extract now. And whoa, some of my butter is dripped out. Oh my God. Let me see if I can add it back in. How in the hell did that happen? Oh my God. Tell you what, I'm under a little bit of stress. I'm losing my hair and it's everywhere, people. My hair is everywhere. Just a little bit of butter there. Okay. Now I think we're doing the eggs one at a time. Let's see. Add eggs one at a time. All right. Let's make sure we are scraping the bottom of this really good. All right. You want that butter to be melted. If not, you will get big places in your chocolate chip cookie that will be nothing but oil. And you don't want that. I think that's creamy. It's creamy, I guess. Okay. I won't make that mistake again. Oh my God, I can't believe I even did that. Okay, eggs one at a time. I got very large eggs. Great, there goes the shell and the nuts. Ah, oh my God. Hold on, I am so pissed. Oh my God. A shell in the nuts. Now I'm gonna have to dish out this damn shell. See, I should know better. You crack the eggs over a bowl. All right, I see it. I see one. Guess we have to paste back the shell. Or, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm gonna fish out a shell. Maybe nobody should eat these cookies. Oh my God. This is what happens when you're old. You don't get nothing right. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, come on, people. Where's the other shell? I give up. I just frickin' give up. Okay. What is that? Okay. Something to be learned. Crack your egg into another container before you put it in your mixer. I can't even get to my trash can. Okay, I'm gonna have to go off camera again. Bear with me. Okay. As you see, you crack your eggs in another container. Oh my God, this is what not to do while you're making cookies. Okay, so I have to do a disclaimer on these chocolate chip cookies. When you're eating them, watch out for shells. Now we're going to beat in the flour mixture. All right. Make sure all that's, make sure the eggs in there are good. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to beat this in, gradually beat this in. Okay. So we're going to gradually beat. The thing about when you're making holiday baking, you still have to eat yourself. So I had to buy like bagels, English, something that's easy cleanup, easy to fix, because you're going to need all your energy for other things. Okay, the dough's looking good. So now I guess stir in the morsels and make sure we get to the bottom of this, because that's where the dry ingredients don't want to hang out. Okay. Okay, let's make sure we get it there. Okay. Now we're supposed to, okay. Now we're going to just stir in the nuts and the morsels. I'm going to clean off this. You have to clean off your mixer every time because it'll get gnarly. You know what I mean? It'll definitely get gnarly. Now, I still got the oven on. I wanted to keep that heat going, you know, because it takes a while to heat up your oven. I'm supposed to be washing my porch and vacuuming. Well, that may not happen today. Oh my God. I don't know why people bother with housework anymore. Nobody judges you anymore by that. They used to in the 70s. All these women were judged by their housework back then. So I'm gonna, oop, I think, oh, I didn't measure the nuts. Well, we'll just say that's a cup. I'm gonna pour in all these morsels. And we drop them by rounded teaspoons. And that's a lot of morsels. You can sure smell that chocolate. If you try to buy cookies just anywhere, they are so expensive, people. They are so expensive. Even making them at home is expensive. So I'm going to drop them by rounded teaspoons or tablespoons. Which is it? Tablespoons. Okay. Now let me show you what I use. So maybe if you have it at home, you can use it too. I have two different sizes. This is the big one and I have a smaller one. This way you don't touch the batter. It's a little bit more hygienic. But before I do this, I can do this off camera, but try this out if you can find it at the stores. It's my favorite drink now. Cranberry ginger ale, 0 sugar, Canada Dry. So I will say goodbye. Hope you like this. Like I said, I have to put a disclaimer. Watch out for eggshells. Bye.